Okay, Danny, thanks for joining us before our first league game and pleased to be back at Broadwood.
Absolutely delighted. It's been a long summer without being at home. Just coming in here, and we've been in and about the last couple of weeks, managed to get on the surface to try and get a little bit feel for that. And we've seen little bits of progression of the work. But today we come in, to see the full thing almost complete, probably just apart from a little bit of snagging, but it's absolutely looking wonderful. So really excited and feel really honoured and proud, that all we have to now do is to make sure that we put a team out there with the same standards that are set in here. So a big kudos and a big, a round of applause for NLL, and in terms of their vision and what they've done here, and it's only going to benefit Clyde Football Club, the coach. So it's absolutely fantastic, and as I said there, it's a pleasure to come here and look at these facilities.
Okay, so if you don't mind, Danny, if you can give us a bit of a walk round behind the scenes and have a look at some of the changes that have been made, and we'll start with the new look home.
Yeah, certainly, it'd be my pleasure. Well, here we go, new doors, on, beautiful finish, and here we come in, and we see a totally different, layout, so bright in terms of what we had, and the seats and the individual, ducats for the numbers, starting with the goalkeepers, right all the way around here, and it certainly makes my job a little bit easier now in terms of where I'm going to be standing, and you can address the full squad rather than just a group of boys, 20 old boys all crammed in a little area. So you can see that they won't have they'll have their own personal space, bags and that will be out the road. You look at the detail and what's came in, for the ceiling to the lighting, to the individual ducats, the club signs, the proud badge of Clyde, and again this area here is an extra 3 seats that we'd be able to host, the standards required for international games. I think you need 25 places there. The TV, just as we're in, will go up on this wall here, so a little bit of 1 or 2 wee snagging bits still to be done, but hopefully by the next home game we'll be fully there. A share area that you would die for, it's absolute pleasure, so it is, and as I said, the boys are very fortunate, to have it. I think, when you see standards like this is what every football player wants. What you've now got to prove and what you've got to try and handle is, do you belong here? And the proof of the pudding will be with the performances out there.
Okay, Danny, so as we walk out onto the pitch area, obviously there's been a big improvement in the tunnel area here as well. We've seen a paint work and a general improvement here.
Yeah, as I said there, before you go out there and the gladiators go out there to do battle, it's lovely as you go out into that arena. And as I said, it's been freshly painted, new ceilings, a lot brighter. I think the lighting changes to whatever team's playing, red for us, blue for the Colts, etc. Neutral as we find at this minute in time. As you can see, we've got a new tunnel area that's been absolutely fantastically done up well, with new paintings, new emblems and that on the wall, and a brand new carpet here. So I think I'll actually have to ask the players to take their boots off here and put them on the side of the pitch. It's like going into your mum's house, isn't it? She's just had it all decorated, so it isn't, you're not allowed in with your new shoes, and it's thing. But as I say, it's important that everybody associated with these fantastic facilities, that we look after them. So that's the biggest thing for me. And then we come out into this area, and you would have noticed that the 2 technical areas have been slightly adjusted a wee bit wider. I wasn't sure if that was for technical reasons or because of the size of Alan's ears. But as you can see, we're a wee bit further down here, but beautiful technical areas that, again, for those international standards and UEFA standards.
And if we have a closer look at the dugout, Danny, another small improvement that will make a big difference to you in a match day.
Yeah, fantastic. As you can see, I think I mentioned earlier that it's got the required number of seats for international, for UEFA standards. A little bit more comfortable for the ones, the staff in the technical area at the front. And as the fans would have noticed, you know, myself and my staff would always stand to the faraway side of the technical area, but because the dugouts are that much bigger now and they're slightly wider apart, we can't really see that end yet, so we'll now all move down, and all the staff will have their own designated seat now, and Alan's will be the one next to me with Chris and Alan either side of me, and Alan's will have a wee safety seat belt on there so that he doesn't give that referee and that linesman that stick. The surface in itself is fantastic. You can see that the rubber is down, and on our own request we did ask the fitters, you know, if they would sparingly put the rubber on, because sometimes when you put it on all in the one go and there's no playing time on it, it takes a wee bit more time to bed in. So if you're brushing it daily, I think it's a drag mat or something that they have to use, then it finds its level a lot quicker, and then you come back in and you top that up. So we're not quite at that stage yet, but as you can see, beautiful surface. You look around and you see the stand and the paint work and the fantastic work the two Davids from the NLL had put in. You know, the time scale and the preparation. We've just seen the finishing article, but let me believe you, know, we're coming in the full pre-season there. I've seen that, how it gets stripped back, the grinding, the sanding down, you know, the changing of the seats. To see the Clyde FC, I must admit, when I first come here as manager, until it brought to my attention, when it said Clyde FC OKI, I always just thought it was Clyde FC OK. I didn't realise OKI was a sponsor or a big company way back in that day, but they've changed that now. The scoreboard's still to go up. I think that arrives this week, I'm led to believe. So that'll be fantastic, and the fans will get a lot of joy out of that as well. And here we have Assistant Manager of the Year, Alan.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for my trophy, but don't worry about it. Just about to set up a new. I'm going to try a different warm-up this year because we're up a league.
So he's got to raise the standards, so he has. And as much as the improvements that are here, Alan's got to raise his game. And as I said there, you know, he's come back fully recharged. He's been away most of the pre-season, seen close family members in Australia, so delighted to get him back.
Thanks, Danny. Thanks for your time and all the best for today
Thanks.
and for the league campaign.
Thanks very much, Graham, and just a wee message for the fans here, you know, just to come in, you know, get yourselves familiar with the new surroundings, etc., you know, and enjoy. It's our house. And again, as much as the success we had last season, you know, and all the credit goes to all the players for their efforts and their performance, but without you guys it wouldn't have been possible. We created it together. Let's go and create some other fantastic memories. Thank you.